Here is a updated video of my 28-gallon nano cube. As of right now, I have two paired clownfish. I've had them for about 2 weeks now. They do pretty well, no fighting. Only fighting is maybe when I feed them. The female tries to be more aggressive with the male. But like usual, the male just shakes and everything goes back to well. Also, I'm not sure if you could see him or not. I have a gobby right over there. He's trying to hide in there. Quite usual fish. When it gets scared or feels like something in his view, as you could see, it makes himself he's going away. It makes himself look much bigger and it has much larger eyes. As you can see, I also have a cleanup crew in there. They have been in there for about 2.5 weeks. I have 4 snails and 5 hermit crabs. I also have a cleaner shrimp in there as well. I bought a torch coral this Thursday, doing very well. Tentacles seem to get bigger every day. Nice colors. Haven't fed it yet because still trying to do research on how to feed it, what to feed it. I get different answers on how to feed it and how often to feed it. Some people say every week. Some people say once a month, depending on how I want it to grow. I also have a red mushroom, and if I mispronounce something or if I don't know the correct name for it, forgive me. Still new to this hobby. It's doing okay. I haven't fed it. The people at the local fish store are saying that you don't really need to feed these guys, that they're able to catch the food necessary they need. I also have something that looks like a flower. I forget what it's called. I think maybe frag or something. It's doing pretty well. It's grown. It keeps producing new, I don't know what you call them, new vines, I guess you could say. It's doing pretty well. I haven't fed that either due to the fact I have no idea what it eats or what it needs to eat. And just yesterday, I bought a green carpet anemone. It's still in the moving process. I hope it does not stay there because it takes away the beauty of the anemone. I think it's doing fairly well. It looks healthy to me. Hopefully it moves away from over there to a better sufficient area. And yeah, so it's gonna be 4 weeks this coming Sunday, which is tomorrow. And I've done this much to it. I've added more live rock. So now I'm at 45 pounds of live rock, and I still have 20 pounds of live sand. I think I want to add 10 more pounds of live sand, just to have a better filtration, because I don't have a refusion. I just have the dry wet filters in the back. I also changed that out. I added a bigger sponge. I added bigger bags, the micro bag and the filtration bags. I upgraded that. I also added a Aquaseed Nano protein skimmer. I did a water change last Sunday and it hasn't produced any bubbles, like no dirty water, no brown water, whatever you like to call it yet. So hopefully it works okay still, or there might be something wrong with it, so I'm gonna wait and see what happens. And like I said, this is the second part updating my video. I will definitely have another update probably by the end of May or the middle of June. Once I add more stuff, I'm probably gonna add a tiny yellow tang and a tiny blue tang. I know people say that's very cruel, you're gonna outgrow them too quick, this tank is too small to handle that kind of stuff. I understand that, and like I said, I will grow them to the size that I think it's perfect and then take them back, because I'm very cool with the people at the fish store. So they said whenever they get too big, bring them back, we'll exchange them. If they grow bigger, we'll give you more credit, then you could just get another pair of what you have, or we could get a different fish. One other thing I want to ask you guys, I'm not sure if you could see them in the video or not, and I can't really zoom in because it's locked. I have micro bubbles that are not coming off the rocks. Well, I started seeing some of them, and I know, like, to get rid of those with a turkey baster, just shoot them off the rocks. But I have like micro bubbles in the water coming from, I want to say, where the waves are made.
I think you can see. If there any suggestions about how to get rid of that, it's not that big of a deal, but I just want to like have my water crystal clear as possible. So hopefully you like it. Any recommendations, like always, I am willing to accept them due to the fact I am new to this hobby. And any suggestions on how to make this carpet anemone host my clownfish. It's only been in there for about, like I said, 1 day. And, you know, I mean, I think they acknowledged it, but they haven't like really started hosting yet due to the fact I think it might be in a bad spot. So hopefully it moves. But any suggestions or recommendation, please let me know what I should do. Thank you very much.